Hello everybody, in today's video I'm going to be talking a little bit about how to play Domination a little bit better on London docks. I'm playing solo with the PPSH and I'm using the Armored Division. I'm actually using the Snake 2 variant, it's a heroic variant if you care about that. And then I'm actually using extended mags, advanced rifling, and rapid fire, which I believe is the best class setup for this gun. I'm also running Blitzkrieg because, as you know, that is my favorite basic training. Across the board, it's not worth picking anything else. But since there are nade spam in the game, there's tons of nade spam, I have to run that armored as a counter. There would probably be other classes that would be better suited, but since Blitzkrieg is so good, that's what I'm running. So the number one thing you want to pay attention to on any mode when you're playing, and I care a lot about, is map control. And this just means that your team controls 60% of the map. Usually it's a horizontal, vertical line, however you want to look at it, the orientation of the map. But it's kind of a straight line where your team forms a wall that you're not so deep in the enemy spawn that they flip spawns. You don't want to do that. So typically you don't want to cap C in this scenario because then I'm going to flip spawns. Ideally we want to keep A and obtain B by any means necessary. So in this scenario, instead of going directly to B, which I could easily do and just cap, I do kind of play it a little bit smart. I wait for my teammates and you can see they're helping me push. And there is kind of that little wall that I'm talking about. We get B and we start turning the tide. So right here, I got to go ahead and push a little bit deeper to that 60% area that I'm talking about. And I push in here, and then our teammate, you can see he's pushing too far. And because of that, they're going to flip the spawns. The one on the right, he went underneath, and he's going for a flank, which is a good idea in a typical scenario. But because he's killing the people out of spawn, they spawn dockside over here. I go ahead and take that guy out. And then they continue spawning there, and eventually, we just flip spawns. So you can see A starts to get taken over. So basically, we did nothing. We flip the spawns. The only time you want to flip the spawns is if the spawn on this side is a little bit more advantageous. So let's say you like this spawn on this side better, then you'd want to lock down this spawn so that you can control this side of the map. A good example of that is on Arden Forest. The bunker side is the better side of the map in general and in objective game modes. So technically, if you want to lock down the map, you want to hold that left spawn. As a result of us triple capping and flipping the spawns, you can see that we actually ruined the entire map because now we lost all map control. We're going to start to lose B. All of our teammates are on this side. You can see we were not in a good position to really take B back. So right here, I'll go ahead and kill the guy off, but he was still able to capture it. So you can see right here, I'm waiting for my teammates to push up. I want to try and help him out. Dude got demolished in there. I don't really have any support, so I can't go directly for B. That's just a dumb move. If I just want to cap the flag, that's great, but the problem is I want to cap it and keep it. So right here, I'm just kind of clearing off the way, making sure my teammates have clearance, because at the end of the day, as long as I'm covering my teammates, that's a gunfight I'm not going to win. I got to avoid that. Got to play smart, avoid those sometimes. I'm waiting for the teammate to push up. You can see he pushes up right there. He gets taken out, and now that guy thinks that that was me, so I can go ahead and come up, they're a little distracted, get my flat guns, and now I'm going to try and peek them coming out of their spawn. This should give my team an ideal opportunity to cap B. Not really much time left because you can see it's 98-89, rounds about to end. They didn't play that very smart. We didn't capitalize. Us triple capping is what ruined it because we had great control of the map. We were flipping it with A and B. We were good and we had good control. And then they went ahead and decided to triple cap, push that spawn. We lost A and we eventually lost B because we were so far out of position. If you're enjoying the video so far, please remember to click that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already and turn those notifications on. If you'd like to have your gameplay broken down, please comment down below in the comment section. Reach out to me and I'll kind of walk you through the process so I can actually review your gameplay. Ideally, we want to get a gameplay of around 10 to 15 deaths so I can kind of walk you through some of the ways that you can improve based off your class setup and the way you maneuver around the map. So let's go ahead and get to the second half. So you can see right here, we're already down by 10. Same kind of how we started. But right now, I'm actually pretty close to my streak. I'm 3 off. So I'm going to play cautious because I know these streaks can actually turn the tide. Our teammates aren't pushing up. You can see there's 3 teammates in the spawn. And they're not really contributing in any way. Back there, they're not really doing anything. So I'm pushing up a little bit. I see the guy got dockside. This guy's pushing up from behind. I got to go ahead and take him out. Bouncing Betty's already there. So that worked out. And then pretty much as I push through, I'm just kind of trying to maintain this top side as they peek. No one's capping B right now. We got like 3 teammates in C just hovering over that flag, gonna do nothing over there. Looks like a guy is kind of taking out my teammate dockside, so I gotta be a little wary of that. We have no map control. Look, I'm the farthest person pushed up. Teammate right there pushed a little bit, and then I got my paratroopers. I know that I gotta play a little bit cautious. I want to get this ball turret because my team is not aggressive. and you can see all of them were back in the spawn. I'm the farthest pushed up. Guy went over the left side underneath that underground side, and he came out the other side, and he's going to get demolished. So as they're pushing up, you can see we're trying to get a little bit of map control. We're losing B, and we got to push up. So at the end of the day, you know, it's sometimes hard. You don't know who you're playing with. Right here, I'm playing a little cautious because, again, like I said, I want my streak. I know the guy's coming for me. Go ahead and take him out. And this is with the SMG. This is how I would run around, run and gun. I'm not going to play stupid run and gun. There's a difference playing stupid and actually just playing run and gun. Pushing engagements that I know I can win. Flanking people. Go ahead and maneuver in the right way. You can take advantage of your little bit faster movement because you're using SMG versus LMG. You get that little bit of maneuverability a little bit better. I already called in my paratroopers because I wanted to have opportunity to kind of cover some of the bases. They are killing them in their spawn a little bit. And my teammate did take B. So they had an opportunity to take B. I'm on this opposite side so I can kind of control the spawns. I go over here to a safe spot because I want to keep the streak alive. Get those little vicious medals as I go ahead and streak up on these people. And then pretty much this should secure victory. There's no way they're going to cap B. That's wide in the open. A's in the open and C's in the open. So my team just has to lay low, kill them, streak up, kind of hold down A. You can see they're shooting me. That spawn protection's annoying. They shouldn't have enough time to actually get off their shots. If they were more accurate, they could have destroyed me a little quicker. But right here, I'm just kind of locking them down, making sure that we win this match. Because you can see they're getting close to B. I take them out. Easy control of the map. I'm not suggesting that you run a ball turret gunner and hope for that every single match. But there are other streaks that are area denial. So if you wanted to run an artillery barrage, you can do that. You want to use the mortar strikes, fighter plane, different things. As soon as they start capping, you call that in and you can destroy them right off of it. See, destroyed my streak. They're starting to leave a little bit, I think. And now we're tied up. But as long as we don't go for A, we should be able to maintain map control and then kind of control how the positioning is. So right here, I'm holding this left side. Still continue to kill people as they come up. Making sure I got that full ammo and I get totally melted. I even watched it because I didn't know how the heck the guy killed me so quick. Because on my side, it didn't look like he hit me like that. But he just spammed the trigger, took me out. Can't really do much about that. But we are up. And look, you can see my team triple cap. And look at what we lost. We lost C. So this is inevitable. Do never triple cap unless you're that far behind and your team is capable of controlling the spawns. So right here, we went and got C again. Triple capped again. It just goes on and on and on. It's actually kind of frustrating how many times we triple cap and basically you lose all that map control that I worked to gain. So that's really what you want to focus on. Don't worry as much about the caps. Worry about that map control, and a lot of times the caps will take care of themselves. Because if you're controlling the map, you're either going to have an easier time capping the flag or your teammates will. So a lot of times people are like, well, why does that guy only have 3 caps or 2 caps or 1 cap? Well, I was gaining map control while my teammate tried to flip the spawn 7 times and I had to counteract that. So right here, we're still up by 20 now, so we're looking pretty good. We still got C and B, and we're just controlling the map. I got killed again right there, nothing crazy. This guy was just demolishing me. You can see him skipping on the screen as he jumped. But that's a whole nother story. So let's go ahead and see how this plays out. We're still up. We got 20-point gap right there, away from actually winning with 200 score. And you can see we're starting to lose map control, and we already lost B now. So those things go hand in hand. Map control directly correlates to whether or not you're going to win or lose domination matches. It's not the number of caps you get. It's not the number of defense. It's map control. You can see what percentage of map control we had. Anytime we had that 60% control, we were winning. We were dominating. We had a B and C or A and B. But anytime we got a little greedy, teammate to try to flip the spawns, they went past that 60%. We capped the next flag, we flipped the spawns, we lost all map control, and we had to start over from scratch. I'm over here capping because I do not want to lose. I had to get so many matches in domination. Go ahead and take that dude out. I can't take them all out. You can see a whole team swarms me. They're playing really aggressive, but I got to play for the win. So I go ahead and cap that objective. My streaks allowed us to turn the tide, and that's just pretty much how it goes. If you enjoy these types of videos, make sure you click that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you turn notifications on. If you have suggestions for future videos or classes or weapon setups you'd like me to try, let me know down in the comments section below. I'd love to know your thoughts. And that's pretty much the match. I went 36-9 at the end. I ended up dying 4 times right at the end, so not a big deal. But look at my weapon because I already know a victory is assured. Win by 20, started down by 10. Multiple times we lost the lead just because we're not playing smart. So let's go ahead and look at the medals so you can kind of see what that all looks like. So all in all, that's how I typically play domination. If I want to use an SMG, if I'm going to use an LMG or an AR or a rifle, I'm going to play to those strengths of those guns. If you're going to play this way, this is a style that can work for you. Armored is the way to go. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day.